State of Texas versus Leticia Serato. If I could have parties announced for the record for the state.
Morris for the state.
For the defense.
Albert Gutierrez for the defense, Your Honor.
And are you Ms. Serato?
Yes.
I'm going to show you a document entitled Court Admonishments and Defendant's Waivers and Affidavit of Admonitions. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it, and did you electronically sign it in all the appropriate places?
Just hearing her quietly say yes to the judge, you can already tell this isn't some hardened criminal. She looks scared, nervous, like she barely understands the weight of what's happening.
Did you understand what you're charged with in count 2 is possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1, 4 grams, 100 grams, that's a second-degree felony. The range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 20 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand if the court were to grant your application for deferred adjudication, if for any reason your deferred adjudication were revoked, the court could find you guilty, sentence you up to 20 years in prison and up to 10.
The judge breaks down the punishment, 2 to 20 years. It's terrifying how fast your whole life can shrink down to numbers like that. One mistake and now she's gambling with decades.
$1,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm going to show you the plea bargain page. Did you review that page with your attorney, and did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
According to the plea bargain agreement, state is proceeding on count 2 only. There's a $1,000 fine. State recommends deferred adjudication. They will take in consideration cause number 628629, and there's $57 restitution for drug testing. Did you understand that to be the plea bargain agreement?
Hear how calm everything sounds, but behind that calm is something real. The system's giving her one last shot. A deferred adjudication isn't freedom. It's a warning with a timer.
Explain that. I'm sorry.
Which part?
For the drug testing?
Yes. So they want restitution. What they're saying is that someone had to test the controlled substance to make sure it was actually a controlled substance, i.e. drugs, and that in order for them to do that, it cost them $57. So they're saying they want you to pay the $57 for testing to see if they were actually drugs.
This moment hit me. She doesn't even realize she has to pay $57 because someone tested her drugs. It's not just jail or court. It's fees, paperwork, systems. And she's already drowning in it.
I have to pay the $57.
Probation will let you know where to pay that if I follow your plea bargain agreement. So did you understand that was a part of your agreement?
Ma'am.
All right. Did you understand that to be the entirety of your plea bargain agreement?
Yes, ma'am.
Requesting that your deferred adjudication be for a term of 5 years. There'll be a TAP evaluation, 150 hours of community service restitution, no contact with Marissa, Marissa, Pena, and anger management. Did you understand those recommendations from the state, and the court does not have to follow those recommendations?
5 years. Anger management. No contact with people who've hurt or been hurt. That list of conditions is heavy. And if she slips even a little, it all crashes down.
As charged in count 2, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
Guilty.
State, any evidence to support the defendant's guilty plea?
State offers states one of attachments, Judge.
Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments, and the court will review the same. All right, after reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments.
She pleads guilty, but the judge pauses the guilt, like saying, "We're giving you one chance." It's hopeful but tense. You know how many people don't make it through probation clean?
The court will find there's sufficient evidence to find you guilty. However, the court will defer finding of guilt as you've applied for deferred adjudication. Are you proceeding with sentencing? Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
I guess a couple of things, Judge. One, we would like for you to follow the plea bargain so she can try and get her life back on track. She does have 3 children who are living with their father, and she wants to establish a relationship with him, so she is motivated to finish probation. And just one other thing on the conditions in the event that you follow the plea bargain, Your Honor, the no contact with Marissa Pena. She is Ms. Serato's sister-in-law. They don't have contact. I was just hoping that it would be no injurious or harmful contact, just so there.
This part broke me a bit. Her lawyer mentions she's a mother of 3 trying to rebuild. That's not some excuse. It's her whole motivation. She's not just fighting for herself.
You know, there's no vindictive behavior by anybody.
Well, does she want to have contact with her?
She does not. But since there is family, I would hate to think, hey, they show up at the same house and all of a sudden, hey, I know what your conditions are. You're not supposed to be here. You know, I'm just trying to be mindful, Judge.
I understand what you're saying. In my own personal experience, crazy things happen at cookouts. When I say my own personal experience, nothing crazy has ever happened at one of my family cookouts, but just from watching the news, tempers get high when people don't like the way somebody cook their meat.
The judge's cookout joke sounds funny, but what he's really saying is deep. Family drama can destroy people. He knows that one bad reunion can trigger a whole new case.
On the grill, you know, they're like, hey, I asked for medium well, and this is rare. You know, the cow is still talking. So if Miss Marissa Pena comes and says, hey, I have no problem with having contact with her, fine. But
That's fine, Judge.
there are going to have to be some decisions made by family if they have a cookout or a gathering.
I don't think they've seen each other since December of 2019, so it's not an issue. I'm just trying to protect Miss Serato from any.
All right, Miss Serato, who is Juan Francisco Ortiz?
It was a friend, but not anymore.
Are you employed?
Not at the moment, but I have a job tomorrow, so I should be starting this week.
Doing what?
Housekeeping.
All right, and how many children do you have?
3,
What are their ages?
10, 4, and 6.
All right, and they're all with their father?
Correct.
Was Child Protective Services involved?
Yes, but the case got closed already, so I wanted them to live with their father instead.
All right, did you do any of your services?
Yeah.
If you're drug tested today, what are the results going to be? And no, that I can't order you to be drug tested today, so just be honest.
Negative. I don't do drugs anymore.
When is this anymore? When did that start?
Well, when I got out of jail, because that was the reason why I went to jail. So I really didn't like that anymore. And since I was in there for 2 months, almost 3 months, I was already clean and everything.
This is where she opens up. She says jail made her stop using. You can hear the regret, but also something else. She's tired. Tired of jail. Tired of losing her kids.
So I didn't want to go back to that.
Okay, we're going to give you a UA today, okay?
Okay.
All right, I'm going to do this with your case. 5 years deferred adjudication, take in consideration 628, 629, $1,000. That will be probated. No contact with Marissa Pena or Juan Francisco Ortiz, O-R-T-I-Z. Parenting classes, proof of employment within 15 days.
Okay.
No employment as a home health care provider or any employment that involves minors or supervision of minors. Anger management, $57 for drug test, 150 hours of community service restitution. How far did you go in school?
I graduated. I have a diploma.
Okay, awesome. So what are you planning on doing with the rest of your life? You have the diploma, now what?
I do pharmacy in the future.
No, let me not step on anybody's dream.
The judge is being strict here, but smart. No jobs around kids. Parenting classes. Drug tests. He's not trying to trap her. He's giving her a map. But she has to follow it.
You know, I always say that, you know, we're all adults. We can handle the truth. It's not like we're toddlers here, right? Because sometimes children can't handle the truth. Anytime that you're seeking a job that requires you to have a license, they do background checks. So before you start spending all of your money to do whatever you're going to do, if it requires a license, you need to find out whether or not they will allow you to do what you need to do. What I can tell you is being a pharmacist and having a drug offense, that don't mix. It's sort of like people who want to be a nurse and they're a drug user. It's like, no, you got too much access to, drugs. Sort of like if somebody is charged with a theft and then they say, I'm going to be a banker. We're like, no, we can't have you around money. So there you go. So
Her dream is to become a pharmacist. And the judge doesn't laugh, but he tells her the truth. Some careers won't open for people with this kind of record. That's brutal, but honest.
telling you that.
Right.
So I'm going to do 150 hours community service restitution. If you complete some sort of trade, then I will waive the community service hours. But you're either going to do the 150 hours community service restitution, or you're going to get yourself into trade school or something to improve your status, right? And when I say improve your status, you have 3 children, so you need to make more money.
Correct.
Okay.
What is 150 restitution?
Oh, that means that you have to go work somewhere for free, 150 hours, be it cleaning up trash, whatever they have available for you.
Okay.
I say, why not do something to improve your lot in life? So you can either do 150 hours community service restitution, or get into a trade school, or do something, or complete some sort of college, degree, and that will be acceptable. But you have to do one or the other. There's going to be a drug test today.
This is rare. A judge saying, if you better yourself, trade school, college, I'll waive community service. That's not just justice. That's hope. He's telling her, you've still got a future.